Hello and welcome to the 21-22 school year. My name is Mike Knott and I am the high school director here at Vantage Career Center. First, I want to just start by welcoming all of our students and parents and saying thank you for choosing Vantage for the last 2 years of your high school experience. We're excited to start the new school year, and the goal of today's video is just to give you some background information to help you be ready for the start of the school year. All right, so hopefully you're watching this video before you attend your new student orientation on August 16th or August 17th, because we will give you a little bit of information on orientation to start with here. All right, so first, just to go over that orientation information, on either Monday or Tuesday night, you will attend your individual program orientation meetings. At that time, your program instructor will go over some important information regarding the school, and you'll get your schedule that you can then go around the building and find where your classrooms are, and just orient yourself with the building so that the first day is not so nerve-wracking. All right. Besides that individual program meeting, you also will have an opportunity to do a few things in our commons area at orientation. First, you will be able to pay fees in the commons. Our student fees are $100 and can be paid with cash or check. And then you can also put money on your lunch account in the commons as well. As you may have heard, student breakfast and lunches are again free this year to all students. However, if you would like to put money on your account so that you can buy extra a la carte items, you'll have time to do that at orientation. The other thing that you can do in the commons at our orientation evening is to turn in your free or reduced lunch application. And you may be asking, why is it important if all breakfasts and lunches are free? Why should I turn in that application? It is important for you to turn that application in because if you do qualify, Vantage does also waive the student fees for those that qualify. All right, so it's important to turn that application in if you believe that you qualify. All right, and then lastly, on orientation evening, make sure that you tour the building, find your classes, and maybe meet some of your academic teachers as well. All right, and then things to do at home before the start of school is definitely, if you haven't already, fill out the final forms for the beginning of the year. We will have someone at orientation night set up to assist you if you need some help. Otherwise, you can call in here at school to get that help as well. Students then will have an opportunity to fill out their final forms during the first week of school because they do need access to their Vantage email in order to do that. All right. As we said, the goal of this video was to just cover some basic first of the year information. So a lot of this information can be found on our school website, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. One of the first questions that we always get at orientation is, whose schedule do we follow, the Vantage calendar or my homeschool's calendar? And so the simple answer to that is, now you are a Vantage student and you follow the Vantage calendar. So if, for example, you are a Crestview student and they don't start school till August, say, 20th, all right, but Vantage starts on August 25th, you obviously start on the 25th. If their Christmas break is different than our Christmas break, you follow Vantage's schedule. All right, any day that's on our schedule, you are expected to be here. The only exception to that is our delays and cancellations. We always say students get the best of both worlds. You obviously get a delay or cancellation if Vantage is delayed or canceled. But if your homeschool is delayed or canceled because of weather, and this is weather only, you get to follow that as well. All right, speaking of weather cancellations, any weather cancellation at Vantage is an e-learning day. All right, and students are expected to log in and work. The plan and expectations for each class will be shared with you students during the first weeks of school. But in general, all of our classes use Google Classroom to do our e-learning days. All right. Other information on our website is our student handbook. Also, our absence reporting. Parents, make sure that you are calling in, sending a note, or contacting us via our website if your student is going to be absent. As we mentioned, the opening day of school is August 25th for new students only. All right. And as mentioned before, you can put money on your lunch account with either cash or check here at school, or you can go online to payschoolcentral.com to do that with a credit card. Lastly, at orientation, if you've been fitted for your uniform, you will get that at orientation. If those uniforms aren't in yet for you, make sure that you check with your program instructor to see what you should wear. All right. So as mentioned, a lot of this information can be found on our website, either under the student or parent section. So I'm going to go to the parent page on our website and take a look. So we mentioned filling out the beginning of the year final forms. All right, there are instructions and help documents to do that. We did mention also weather delays. I encourage all students and parents to sign up for our Remind text alerts. All right, and instructions to do that are on the website. Next, there are instructions on how to get the Vantage Career Center app. All right, this is important for all you new students. If you have a smartphone, we would like you to have the Vantage Career Center app, because in that app, there is an ID barcode for you. And you will use this when you go through the lunch line to scan, and that will automatically put in your information for our lunch line. All right. If you do not have a smartphone, you can get a barcode ID card from our high school office during the first week of school. All right. As mentioned, you're following our calendar, and that school year calendar is also posted on our website here under the 21-22 school year calendar. All right. Other important links on our website: our progress book, our pay schools for our lunch accounts, and also a link where you can check your lunch balance. So use our website often for information. All right. Some other general information for the beginning of the school year is parking lot information. All right. This mostly applies to students that are either driving or getting a ride to school. School starts at 8:20 a.m. every day. If you are driving, please plan to arrive by 8:15. And then at the end of the day, we do a staggered dismissal where our bus riders are dismissed at 2:34 and our drivers or riders are dismissed at 2:40. All right. If you are getting a ride to school from a parent or family member, all right, that drop off and pickup can be done out front by our US flagpole. And again, those students are released at 2:40 at the end of the day. If you are planning to drive to school, we do have parking permits that are issued to all of our drivers. You must register for a parking pass, and we will have this available during lunch during the first week of school. The first parking pass that you register for is free, and these are little passes that hang on the rear view mirror of your car. Please do not lose that. If you have to get a new one because you lost it, a replacement is $5. All right. As I mentioned, they hang on your rear view mirror, so if you drive different cars, you can just take it out of one car and put it in the other. All right. Also, in regards to our parking lot, we do have a set structure to how students park. So just in general, to keep it simple, all students park facing south, and then we have a structured release at the end of the day. So basically, the earlier you get here, the earlier you will get out as part of that structured release at the end of the day. All right. And we'll have staff out in the parking lot helping direct students that first week of school. All right. Lastly, I wanted to talk about some general practices that we're all probably very good at doing after coming off of last school year. Obviously, COVID-19 is still around. It's something that's being talked about. So just going through some of our general practices here at Vantage, we will continue to practice our safety and sanitation practices. Wiping down surfaces, hand sanitizer, washing hands, all of that. All right. This year, our face coverings or our mask policy is we are recommending that people wear those, but they are not required. All right. Obviously, this is subject to change if for some reason there is a state or federal mandate passed down or a health department mandate that's passed down, then we will adjust throughout the year. But to start the year, our face coverings are recommended but not required. Okay. I think really what it comes down to is, you know, our common sense, and we can do a lot this year if we use common sense in the fact that if we are sick, um, we stay home. And so I'm asking parents and students, please be aware of your symptoms and be vigilant in not sending a sick student to school. All right. And then also social distancing. We'll spread out as much as we can here at school to help prevent any spread of disease as well. So students and staff, health and safety is definitely our number one priority. And as I mentioned, as things change throughout the year, we will communicate with you and make sure that we're doing our best. Lastly, I just want to welcome you students and parents to the Vantage family. All right. As I said, we're really excited to start the 21-22 school year. We're excited that you made the choice to participate in career tech education, and we are here to help you succeed. So I think you'll find this over your time here at Vantage. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Our staff is very helpful, and we are always here for you. All right, so enjoy orientation. If you have questions, reach out, and we will see you soon.